Jesus spoke with deep compassion as he described the sorrow that would fall upon Jerusalem, saying, "Woe to them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, for the coming judgment would strike without mercy." He told them to pray that their flight would not be in winter, when the cold and rains would make escape nearly impossible. The affliction that was coming would surpass anything Israel had ever known, such as was not from the beginning of the creation, neither shall be. When the Roman siege tightened its grip, famine, violence, and despair swept through the city, and had the Lord not shortened those days, no flesh should be saved. Yet, for the sake of the elect, those who believed his word, and had received his mercy, God restrained the destruction so that a remnant would survive and the testimony of Christ would continue. In the midst of that chaos, Jesus warned his followers not to be swayed by voices claiming spiritual authority. "Lo, here is Christ," some would cry, or "Lo, he is there," offering false hope in a desperate hour. But he told them plainly not to believe such claims. For false Christs and false prophets shall rise, performing signs and wonders meant to seduce the fearful and the unstable, so persuasive that, if it were possible, even the elect themselves might be drawn away. The days of Jerusalem's fall would be marked not only by physical destruction but by a spiritual storm, where deception sought to overwhelm the weary and the suffering. Through these warnings, Jesus gave his disciples, and all who would follow after, a clear anchor for the darkest seasons. Trust the word of the Lord above every competing voice. When trouble comes, when fear rises, when counterfeit hope appears, the safety of God's people is in holding fast to the truth he has spoken. The Judge of all the earth shortens the days for his own, and his chosen are kept not by signs and wonders, but by the steadfast power of his truth.